Hey everyone, today is December 1st, 2023. Hope all of you are having a great day today, and welcome back to the Humble Gent YouTube channel. And I apologize for not making videos for the past several months. I have a lot of stuff going on in my life right now where I couldn't post videos, and I bought several new watches I do need to share with all of you. Today is an exciting day. It's new watch day. I'll be doing an unboxing and first impressions of this watch. And it's a watch that I had my eye on for more than a year now. And it's a watch that came out last year in 2022, so it's fairly new. And it's something that I'm happy I finally pulled the trigger on. So a quick backstory on this watch before we get this unboxing and first impressions started. So my dad actually passed away from kidney cancer this past January. He was diagnosed with stage 4 kidney cancer 3 months before he passed, so around October. And before he was diagnosed, he was completely healthy, no health issues whatsoever. So it was really fast and it was really hard on my family, and it's still hard on us to this day. So my dad had a lot of hobbies, but watches was not one of them. And every so often I would share my watch hobby with my dad, show him new watches I was purchasing, show him new watches that were coming out. And a month or two before he passed, he showed interest in a 2022 Tudor Ranger. My dad really liked my Omega Seamaster Aquaterra in my collection, and it was a watch that I actually wore on my wedding this past May. And that watch, my Omega, really reminds me of my dad. And the Tudor Ranger was another watch like that, and it's a watch that I remember him really being excited about, him really liking the specific watch I showed him online. And I probably should have pulled the trigger sooner, and I'm happy I finally have this watch in my possession today. And the second reason why I purchased this watch was an achievement that I got at work. 2 years ago, I took a big risk at my company, taking a new role, which could have flopped or it could have benefited me completely. And I'm happy I took that risk because I wouldn't be where I am today. And what I did this past year was a goal that I had for myself 2 years ago, exceeding more than $100,000. I work at a technology company, and this was a big risk. Making 6 figures was a goal that I had for myself. And honestly, I couldn't have done this without my family, my wife, and especially my dad. All right, no more talking. We'll do a quick wrist check, and we'll get this unboxing and first impression started for the 2022 Tudor Ranger. Today I'm wearing my Formex Essence 39mm with this beautiful white dial. I bought this watch last year, and honestly, it's a phenomenal watch, especially for the price. And this is a watch I'll have in my collection for a very, very long time. All right, so I tried this watch on at the AD. I ended up purchasing it at Joma Shop. I saved a good amount of money on this. Joma Shop stickers. All right, typical Tudor box here. And this watch is brand new. All right, moment of truth. And there it is, the 2022 Tudor Ranger. And this is all stickered up because, like I said, brand new from Joma Shop. Wow, absolutely stunning watch. And keep in mind, this is only my first impressions and unboxing of this watch. I will do a full review later on after wearing it for a couple weeks. All right, let's get these stickers off. All right, guys, first impressions of the Tudor Ranger. Absolutely stunning watch. The brushing is phenomenal on here. Really high quality brushing on this watch. And this is a fully brushed watch. It's fully brushed. The only, I see that there. On the edges of the bezel is the only polished part I can find. See, around the bezel on the edge there. I didn't know it had some polishing on there. Okay, not bad. And this is a tool watch. It's completely brushed. I believe the bracelet goes from 20 millimeters down to, I believe, 15 or 16 millimeters. And of course, this has the T-fit clasp, so you can adjust this on the go. And this 39mm size is honestly perfect. And I was told this is the same case as the Black Bay 58. And that is another watch that I did purchase that will be coming in soon. And these are my first two Tudor watches. And honestly, I'm so happy this is my first Tudor watch. I love the simplicity of this watch. It's a field watch. The watches I love and wear mostly are everyday watches that you can wear for basically any occasion. For example, my Omega Seamaster Aquaterra pre-2017. Another example here, my Formex Essence, another daily wear watch at 39mm, and the Tudor Ranger fits perfectly with that. It's black dial with a faux patina on here. Definitely reminds you of the Rolex Explorer with the 3, 6, and 9. This has a 12 instead of a triangle up there. This watch goes for about $3,000. The Rolex Explorer goes for right now about $8,000 to $10,000, and it's honestly insane that this watch is about 1/3 the price of the Explorer. And before we keep going with this video, I want to get this size for my 7¼ inch wrist, and then we'll go through a couple more things and end the video there. Alright guys, I had to make a quick detour during the unboxing of my Tudor Ranger. As I was adjusting the links, the screws were in so tight I was only able to get one out. And I didn't want to strip them, so I went to my local Tudor Rolex AD, and they were able to get these out and adjust it for me. And out of the hundreds of watches I've owned, I've never had any issue adjusting links before, taking out screws, pins, never had any issues until this Tudor. The AD was telling me they use a specific heat gun to loosen it up, and they were able to do it really quickly, so honestly I can't complain. When they were adjusting the links for me, I tried on a couple watches. I tried on the Pelagos 39. I also tried on the Black Bay Chrono, the Panda, and the full black. And honestly, I thought it was gonna be too thick, but it wasn't. And I really like the full black one. Alright, now back to the unboxing and first impressions of my Tudor Ranger. Alright guys, just got back to my local AD, and they adjusted my Tudor Ranger for my 7¼ inch wrist. I'm gonna put on my Tudor Ranger, show you guys how it looks on my 7¼ inch wrist. And at the AD I put this on and it fits absolutely perfect. I took 3 links off, and I do have the glide lock or the T-fit adjustment here. Honestly, it fits perfect. Super comfortable watch, really light, honestly fits perfect on my wrist. Take a look at that. So it's a 39mm case diameter with a 47mm lug to lug with only 12mm thickness, which is honestly perfect. I'll take a step back so you can see how it looks. Take a look at that, it looks phenomenal. Fully brushed except for the ends, as you can see there, of the bezel are polished. Other than that, completely brushed, and the brushing is phenomenal. Like, it is really high quality brushing. It really looks like my Omega Aquaterra or my Seamaster. It's very, very equivalent to the brushing on my Omega watches, which is great. The dial is very simplistic, but it looks good. Definitely a nice field watch, everyday watch. Absolutely stunning. Take a look at that brushing. It looks so good. And like I said before, 20mm lug width here. Goes down to, I believe, 16mm. So there is a taper there, and it is very, very comfortable. This is a watch that you will not notice it's on your wrist, and it won't bother you wearing this for long periods of time. And it's one of those watches that it just fits perfect. And compared to the Tudor Ranger that came out before, the 41mm, this one blows that one out of the water regards to obviously specifications as well as the dimensions. This also has the caliber MT5402, the same movement that's in the Black Bay 58. And for the price of this watch, I honestly think it's worth it. And obviously you have to like the styling of this watch. Like watches like the Zen 556 or like the Omega Seamaster, Railmaster, watches like that. Very simplistic, no date. This definitely will be a watch for you. The quality is phenomenal. And you can see the slight dome to that sapphire crystal. Looks honestly so good. And for me, as a tool watch and a watch I'll wear every day, having almost no polish for me is great. Because every watch I get that has some polish on it, after a short period of time, it gets scratched up. So this will definitely be really durable and it'll look newer longer. And I saw a couple reviews saying the lume wasn't the best, but we'll do a quick lume shot and a quick comparison with my Formex Essence 39. The lume on this watch is phenomenal. It's so good. It has this BGW9, this cool blue lume, and we'll do a comparison with the Tudor Ranger. Alright, so I'll charge both watches up. Alright, here we are. We're not in the pitch black. We have the Christmas tree lighting, and honestly, Tudor Ranger looks great. This lume is phenomenal. It looks really good. And here's the Formex Essence. And don't get me wrong, the Essence has really bright lume. It's just the indices are not thick, less surface area for the lume, but it is bright. And now I'll turn the tree off and we'll see how these look when it's even darker. Alright, it's a bit darker now, and not bad. The Tudor Ranger is bright, and Formex Essence, it's on par with my Omega Aquaterra by far. This is a beautiful lume of this. Look at this anti-reflecting coating on this Formex. It's so good. I'll wear this to sleep one night and we'll see how long the lume lasts throughout the night. And if I can read this throughout the night at any point, then the lume is completely fine. Alright guys, I'm on the video here. So far, I absolutely love the Tudor Ranger. And honestly, there was a lot of negative videos, a lot of negativity towards this watch when it first came out, and there still is a little bit now, but I feel like a lot of the people who had negative stuff to say did not see this in person. And a lot of videos were like that. When this first came out, when it was first announced, no one had it yet, and there was a lot of negative reviews, but this is a watch where you need to feel it and wear it in person. Then you can say whatever you need to say from there. Because when I first saw this, when it was released, I wasn't a fan. But going to the AD, trying it on a couple times, and eventually buying it, it is one of my favorite watches in my collection. And I have a good amount of watches in my collection. And as of right now, it could be the honeymoon phase. It is a phenomenal watch. Like I said, the movement in here, the dimensions, I love the dial, how it looks, the brushing, the quality overall, the T-fit clasp. Honestly, it is one of these watches where I can wear every single day. And I'm excited to try different straps on here. I have a couple leather and rubber straps I want to use on this watch. And when I do my full review of this watch, I'll show you guys how this looks on different kinds of straps. But honestly, I couldn't be happier as of right now with my Tudor Ranger. So I'm going to wear this for a couple weeks, then I'll give you guys my full review. We'll see what comes up or if anything changes. But I'll end the video right now, so please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a comment down below what you guys think of the Tudor Ranger. What I notice online is people have an opinion of a watch or just anything in general without actually experiencing it themselves. And I was definitely guilty of this. When this first came out, like I said, I wasn't a fan, but now having it in person, it is honestly a phenomenal watch. And I do respond back to every single comment I get. And remember to stay humble.